Imagine having your newborn baby in your arms. You feel his warmth. You play with his little fingers and you just stare at him in awe. I was savoring those magical seconds when it hit me. That would be the only time that I would hold my baby son. We had just decided to unplug his life support. It was a moment of immense pain that unleashed the worst year in my life. But what if I told you it was also the moment that ignited a flame of gratitude in my heart? Just 2 weeks before, I was making a New Year's resolution to keep a gratitude journal for the next 365 days, a simple daily list in my smartphone. On day 1, my appreciation was for seeing my 5-year-old happily buried and laughing in the beach sand. On day 4, it was my birthday, and I felt grateful for my health. But then I thought, is there anything less obvious to put in my journal? And so on day 10, I expressed gratitude for the adrenaline rush I felt during a 3D action movie. But then, on day number 14, I was holding my newborn son, Tiago, who was born extremely premature, and one of his lungs had collapsed. We held Tiago in our arms until the final beat of his tiny heart. I kissed him for the first and last time as my tears fell down his cheeks. A sad moment that is very hard to describe, but so easy to remember. That night at the hospital, I took out my journal, but this time I asked myself, how can I continue with gratitude when I am facing something so awful? I was so close to deleting my list. I put away my phone, but a few minutes later, I realized that we had an opportunity to share some love. Yes, I was angry. Yes, I was destroyed. It was not easy and it felt bizarre, but I chose to see that opportunity as a gift. As my thumbs trembled, this is what I put in my journal. I'm thankful for the opportunity to hold, kiss, and feel Tiago's warmth before his departure. Making my decision to journal despite the pain allowed me to learn that in any given day, there is always a reason to be grateful. Always. I cried alone for several weeks, but grief made me more sensitive to life. I discovered that the benefits of gratitude come more from the simple things that you usually take for granted and the tough moments in life, not the obviously good. When you practice gratitude through a daily journal, it becomes a habit. You no longer focus on what you don't have, but you focus on all your blessings. You learn how to find opportunity in every situation. Even losing someone can present an opportunity to grow through all those memories of shared joy and the legacy of love. Every time I share our story, my son becomes alive. That same year in June, I came home to find a surprise. We were expecting a baby. We were so happy, and it felt like a rush of hope in my heart. A few months passed, and everything seemed to be fine until day 326 arrived. Fabian, our son, was unexpectedly born premature at only 26 weeks. We were terrified. We could not imagine a world with the birth and death of 2 babies in the same year. Despite the fear, this time something felt different. I was loaded with faith and positivism, and this is what I wrote in my journal. I'm thankful for realizing that Tiago prepared us for this. Fabian will thrive. Life is full of setbacks and coincidences, but when you find meaning in them and you connect the dots, that's when you realize that all the tough things happen for a reason. We spent 3 months in an intensive care unit where our son fought for his life. Today, Fabian is a healthy 6-year-old. He's a fighter. He's a champ that had an angel coach named Tiago. Take a moment and think of your most challenging setback and try hard to find gratitude in it. If you dig deep, I promise you will venture and grow. I've been keeping a gratitude journal for 7 years, and it has been an empowering quest to discover the hidden gems of life. I have opened myself up to deeper levels of love and compassion. Through gratitude, I have come to understand what true human connection really means. If you had to make one life choice right now to set yourself on a path for future happiness and better leadership, what would it be? Choose gratitude. Thank you.